Well, I lost 1.2 pounds this week, which is pretty good. Um, Not as much as I lost last week, but of course I can't expect that every week, of course. Um, so yeah, I've been doing well this week. Really nothing super new to report. I'm on week 5 of Couch to 5K. Um, and this week is the tough week where everything kind of just increases pretty quickly. So I ran one run on Tuesday that was 3 5-minute runs. My run yesterday on Thursday was 2 8-minute runs. And then my run on Saturday is going to be one 20-minute run. So it's going to be a big increase from 8 minutes to 20 minutes. I'm a little worried, I'm not going to lie. Um, so I'm sure I can do it. I've done it before. I used to be able to run over 30 minutes at a time. So I'm not too concerned about getting back there. It's a big jump. So it's a little intimidating for sure. Um, let's see here. Meals are going well. I'm still loving the fresh and lean. And I would highly recommend it if anyone's interested in getting meals where you don't have to cook every day. Um, and you can do it for lunch, you can do it for dinner. They also have breakfast and snacks as well. And they have a bunch of different, dietary plans. I think they have keto and I know they have vegan and I think they have paleo as well. So they have various diets that kind of work along with different eating styles. Um, let's see here. What else is going on? I'm just excited. I've lost 12.2 pounds, I think is what it is, which means that I have under 25 to go, which is pretty exciting just to know that I've gone from almost 40 down to 25, under 25. Um, is kind of cool to note, right? So I'm excited to kind of see the progress there. And I know these videos are mostly about weight loss. So I wanted to make sure to mention that fact. Let's see here. I don't know. I'm just feeling good. I'm just feeling really, really good. Overeaters Anonymous is going well. It has been, the catalyst for all of this, really. Um, I have been doing that for um, goodness 20 days today, so getting close to a month. But so I started on March 11th with that, started that back up. So I've been doing, of course, the couch to 5K a little bit longer than that. um, you know but when I got it back into Overeaters Anonymous, that's kind of when things started really changing and making a difference for me. Um, and it works for me. 12-step programs don't work for everybody, um, but it's definitely something that has really made a difference in me and my relationship to food. um, Being able to have community, to have options, to have tools to rely on when I'm considering a binge, or when my brain is trying to tell me to just eat everything in sight, or to have sugar, which causes many problems for me, which is why I keep it out of my diet as much as possible. Sugar is one of my big trigger foods for a binge. If I have a little bit, I can't just have a little bit. I have to have a lot. There have been times where I've tried to do like a serving size, like once a day of some sugar or whatever, and it'll work for a day or two, and I can kind of will myself through it. But then after a day or two, I just kind of go off the rails and eat all the rest of it. Um, I'll get real with y'all. There have been times when I haven't been able to stop myself from eating, where I feel like it's kind of hopeless, kind of, like sobbing while eating because I can't stop myself and I don't know what to do. Um, I have done some pretty embarrassing things over the years in relation to this disease, is what they call it in OA, because it's something that is for a lot of people very uncontrollable. So it's something that um, is kind of, yeah, I guess a disease is the best way to say it because it's similar to the way that they talk about alcoholism in AA. That it is something that is kind of built into like our DNA or our genetic code, something that you can't really turn off, but you can work towards managing. Um, Through the use of distractions, through the use of community, through the use of connecting to something higher than yourself, which for me is not like God per se, because I'm not a deist at all. I'm more of a pantheist, so I see kind of the spark of the divine in everything. So for me, it's really just connecting to that divine spark within myself. And also, I place a lot of trust and attention on the program itself. So those are kind of the two things that I look at when I'm thinking about a higher power. Um, so it can work even if you aren't really a religious person, and there's no real way to not make it work, I guess. Um, and even if you're atheist, you can just put, your trust in the program or whatever. Um, so yeah, it works for me. It really does. Um, and it just kind of keeps me on track. Luckily, the group that I'm a member of, for meetings, they're pretty open about, paganism, and so, they do say the serenity prayer at the beginning of each meeting, and sometimes the end. And I'll follow it up with a blessed be instead of an amen. And so that's kind of my way of kind of including my own spirituality into these meetings. But yeah, I think I've rambled on long enough. So I just wanted to give you all a little bit of an update, as well as some more information about what I'm doing with OA. Um, so yeah, bye.